Right, my next guest already tipped for an Oscar. She takes on the role of Whitney Houston in a new movie. It's an amazing movie about the iconic singer. Goosebumps! Naomi Ackie plays Whitney. She joins me now. I remember seeing that and just amazing. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Astonishing performance. It really is. But crikey, I mean, it's big shoes.
Big.
That you're filling.
Very big.
How did they tell you you'd got the job?
Oh my God, my agents, they surprised me at my house.
Right.
They knocked on my door, I didn't know they were coming, and they had like a hi-fi blasting I Want to Dance with Somebody and like videos on me and a bottle of champagne. It was beautiful. It was still lockdown, so we had to celebrate by sitting in my hallway with the door open, six feet apart, because that was working. But it was a gorgeous way.
Oh, that's lovely. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And what an amazing role to play. You don't, looking at you now, you don't look like her.
Nothing.
But in the movie,
yeah.
And there's parts of it where I think, oh, they must have just used archive footage there. And then I realise it's you, Naomi.
Yeah.
It's astonishing.
It's crazy. I mean, that was part of my fear going into it. It was like, I don't look anything like her, but they said, look, it's about concentrating on her essence. We'll sort everything else out.
Right.
You concentrate on her, Whitney's essence. And, so
and you just find her.
Yeah.
You just find her, and then everything else.
Everything else will figure
work,
itself
which
out.
is really good. And you really do. You really do.
Thank you.
I mean, she was something, wasn't she?
Oh,
and the movie doesn't
beautiful.
shy away from all the difficult parts of her life. We know that. You know, the tragedy of the later years.
Yeah.
But also, it's a celebration of an incredible talent.
And that was the goal. It's like we know Whitney went through a lot of difficulty, but we also need to remember that she went through so much joy. She succeeded in so many areas of her life, and you know, it's Christmas and we want people to leave feeling good and reigniting their love for Whitney. So that was the main goal,
But I think what's really good is you address that. Talk about one of our most important relationships was with her friend Robin. You know, they were so close, and she, you know, they were great mates and meant a lot to one another. And sometimes, you know, Robin gets a wee bit airbrushed out the story.
Yeah,
so that was really important to talk about.
Yeah, that was one of her formative loves, you know, and
she loved her.
She loved her, and it's like that relationship grew and changed over time, but the core of them was always this loving connection, and I think it's really lovely for people to learn about that and see that Robin was a huge part of her life, you know.
Now, the thing is, you don't sing. It's Whitney we hear.
Yeah.
But it's like you are singing. Now, that's a huge talent. How difficult was that to lip sync to Whitney? Because you would never know in a million years.
It was
amazing.
It was about, well, luckily I already knew the songs.
Yes,
that helped,
of course.
But it was just really listening in and figuring out where the breaths come in, and then like where her riffs are, and trying to, you know, 8 months of really trying to just pin down every single song. It was, it took a while.
But you had that time. That was what was really good, I think.
Yeah.
That you had that time to prepare, to watch. I would imagine you watched every performance.
Everything.
You are now the Whitney expert. You could go and mastermind and you would win.
And I'd win.
But what a joy to actually just steep yourself.
Yeah, and it's not common to get that much time to prepare. But luckily, I think because of lockdown as well, but like I was just like, I don't want to do another job. I just want to concentrate on this. And it really gave me the space to be ready when we started filming, to go, okay, I have an understanding.
And you get it. And did you speak to a lot of people who knew her?
I did, luckily, you know, so many people even on crew who had worked with her too, but Clive Davis, obviously, that was huge for me, and Ricky Minor and Pat Houston and Gary Houston, her older brother. So it was talking to so many people who expressed their love of Whitney, what they wanted what they wanted to see in my performance too, and it just helped to give me context in how we were presenting.
Do you know, I think it's going to be such an important film, and it's to give Whitney her place.
Yes.
Because like we said, the later years overshadowed this incredible talent who, you know, at the time, she was a trailblazer.
Like complete pioneer.
She was doing incredible things.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the point. It's like reinstating, her legacy has never died, but it's to reinstate it and have this as a lasting memory.
Very
people of the joy.
So, I think, I mean, it's difficult. I know it's difficult for you to watch yourself because that's always a weird thing. And we're saying, but
It's
amazing.
crazy.
Look at that. And it's when, was it when you got the costumes on, the settings,
Oh my God, the
all
teeth,
of that?
the teeth are in.
Of course, because you've got a wee gap.
Yeah, I've got a little
which is
gap.
really cute.
I know.
It's like Madonna.
Yeah, well, thanks. And actually, in preparation time, I was like, I'm just going to close my gap permanently. I was just like,
Yeah.
I went
I'm
through a phase,
committing
I was
to
like,
this role
I
fully.
just need, I was like, oh, I'm just going to do that. And luckily, Sony and my producers and my team were like, you're insane. We're not doing that. We'll just give you fake ones. I was like, oh, OK, yeah, sure.
Well,
that worked
it's
too.
astonishing. It works really incredibly well.
Yeah,
it really
it
does.
does.
Now, already, there is all this Oscar buzz. How are you feeling about that? I know, because you're...
I don't know. I start going like...
I don't think you realise how good you are. I think that's the problem. But you know what? That's quite nice.
Yeah.
And also, we were saying, it's good because you've got this role, this amazing role, at a great time in your life. You've already proved yourself. You've won a BAFTA.
Yeah.
You've done all these things. You've done amazing roles, incredible roles. So many, very, very different. You can't sort of say, this is you, this is what you do, because you do so many other things.
Yeah.
But it's the right time for a biggie like this, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like my age helps. You know, I'm 31, so I feel quite grounded. I've lived a big portion of my life not being that.
Yes.
so you know, I feel really comfortable and ready and really excited about more work that I can produce, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's exciting.
Geez, after this, I think, just you can do whatever you want to do. It's so lovely to talk to you.
So lovely to talk to you.
Congratulations again. It's an amazing movie and you're absolutely brilliant in it. And when you win that Oscar, bring it in and show me it.
Yeah, oh, totally. Yeah. Sure.
Show me it. Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody is in cinemas from Boxing Day. I cannot recommend it highly enough.